Hey guys, welcome to the first scene breakdown and kind of going through the lighting on this job. It's going to be a 4-part series. I'm going to do 4 different scenes from this commercial that I did about a year ago for Thai tourism with a production company called Unbox Now, and the director was Taylor Tichai. The app that I'm using is Concepts app, but I mean you can use Keynote, you can even use Word if you wanted to. So this scene is it's a plane scene, and this tourist is kind of on his way back home from Thailand, and he's reminiscing about his adventure and his experience in Thailand, the culture, the food, the places. The challenge here was that the plane was a training plane, so it was really small, and on either side of the plane where we could light from was also pretty limited. The actual size of the plane was probably about 10 meters. And from my key side, the wall to the actual plane was about 4 meters. On my negative full side, it was even less than that. It's probably like 3 meters. And the actual width of the whole plane was probably about 6 meters. So we had lights coming through here, and the lights over here we used source 4s, and they were 1000 watt, and we had them at a 45 degree, kind of coming from the top down. The windows were actually frosted. The windows were huge. They were about 3 times bigger than a normal plane light. So we frosted the windows and kind of just created a nice blooming effect and softened the light that was actually coming into the plane. We had 4 times S30 sky panels, and we bounced them into an ultra bounce, 12 by 12. And the temperature set there on these lights were 3200 Kelvin, and that was kind of just the sunset ambient. Yeah, I kind of created that full side. On the negative full side, we had another 12 by 12 ultra bounce, and we had another 4 times S30s bouncing into the ultra bounce. We had the temperature set at about 6500 on this side, creating the blue hour look, and just filling in the negative side a little bit and kind of creating some shape and definition. We had a bounce board over here, or poly. We had another one kind of over here as well, and that was just kind of picking up the highlight wherever he would turn and wherever he would look. On the back over here, I had a flag, and that was just kind of cutting out the splash from the light so it wouldn't hit onto the wall. We had another flag over here doing the same thing. The light from outside, the ambient light, was hitting him quite harshly, and I didn't really like that, so I just had a baby net over here, and that just softened the highlight. Didn't take it away, but just softened it so it was a little bit more subtle, should I say. We had the camera kind of coming down the aisle, and we were shooting on the Arri Aleph and the FDs, TLS rehoused. And this lens that we used here was a 35 millimeter. And yeah, that's kind of it. So quite simple. I just kind of was doing my research on shot deck and just looking at plane shots, people sitting in the plane, and came across this one, and just kind of used it as kind of my reference. So hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next episode. Cheers.